Hello everybody, this is Ray Albert with Online Wealth, and I want to welcome you to the final module in the Freedom Funnel system that I've created here. Now in this module, we're going to be talking about the 3 things that you need to do every single day to get your business to the level that you want it to be at. So it could be a 7-figure business or whatever it might be. These are the 3 things that you need to do every single day going forward. So let's get started with the video. Okay, so I want you not to think about these 3 things as redundant because they're so simple. Okay, this is not rocket science. Anybody can do this, and believe it or not, this has been done by the most professional and wealthy and successful internet marketers on the planet. This is how they do everything. Okay, here is the first thing that you need to do. Now, the first thing is to every day you always want to try to add people onto your list. Okay, every single thing that you do, every single blog post that you write, every YouTube video that you make, every email that you send out, everything that you do should be focused on sending people to a landing page. Now, if you have a website, you know, when people go onto your website, you see people when you go to their websites, boom, all of a sudden they get a drop down, sign up for this, you know, learn how to do that, whatever it might be. But that's a good way to get people on your list. Now, if you don't have something like that, you just have, you know, your autoresponder, and you're trying to get people that way, then you're going to, every content you put out there, so if it's a Facebook post or if it's a YouTube video, if you're on Snapchat or if you're on Pinterest, whatever it might be, your whole focus should be trying to get them to your landing page on your autoresponder. Okay, you want people on your mailing list, okay, because your list is your business, and if you don't keep trying to have a fresh set of leads every single day, then your business is eventually going to dry up. So if you stop using the technique of getting people on your list and you just keep using the same list over and over and over and over again, your business is going to eventually die. You know, it's just going to slowly die. You need that fresh blood every single day. So that's the first thing you need to do, is always be conscious of building your list with every piece of content that you put out there. And now the second thing that you need to do, and this is very important, is you want to be so involved in your niche. You want to be obsessed with your niche. You know, this is why you want to do something that you like to do, or otherwise you won't do this, right? Because you know your customers. You know their wants, needs, desires, their questions, you know, their dreams, their goals, whatever your customers want. You know that intimately, and you should know that intimately, right? You should focus, if you're in a niche that you absolutely love and you're focused on, you know, providing value to your customers, then being obsessed with it is a must. Okay, you have to read about it, you have to watch videos about it, you have to read books about it and things like that. And what's going to eventually happen is, when you're watching TV, when you're in everyday life, when you're just walking around, right, content ideas are just going to pop in your head. And why this happens is because, have you ever wanted to buy a new car, right? Say you wanted to buy a new Mustang, and you go to the shop and you picked out this beautiful red Stang, man, that's just going to be like the primo car, and you buy that car and you're so proud of that car. And all of a sudden you start looking around, man, and you start seeing red Mustangs all over the place, right? It's like, where did these come from? Well, they just didn't appear. They were always on the street. You were just never conscious of them because you didn't have one. But when you started thinking about it all the time, then you started seeing these things on the road. And it's the same thing with your niche. It's the same thing, same obsession, right? So if you start watching videos, you start, you know, reading blog posts, you start reading books and things like that, sooner or later, you're going to start seeing content pop up all over the place. You're going to say, wow, where was this? And this is going to make you so much more valuable. You're going to be so ahead of the game. People aren't even going to know other people anymore because you are going to be so knowledgeable and valuable. People are just going to want to be attracted to you. So that's the most important thing, because you want to provide the value to your customers. You want to be able to every day give them something different and fresh and new and something that they can understand, because you know your customers' needs, wants, and desires. So this is very important, is to always learn, always be knowledgeable. Don't ever stop your thirst for learning. Okay, that's what I meant to say. and that's the second thing that you need to do. Now, the third thing that you need to do is you always want to try to improve the profits of your business. Okay, so how are we going to improve the profits of our business? Well, every time you write a blog post, every time you make a YouTube video, you're making content on what people want to learn, because you're finding the keywords in Google, right? You're finding out what the search intent is and what people want to know. And you're providing that through your YouTube video or your blog or your Facebook post or whatever it might be. But every time you're doing something like that and you're providing a solution, you want to have an affiliate product maybe hooked up to that, or a resource that they can go to that you can have a recurring income on. See, we've talked about this before. And this is how you're going to build profitability in your niche, is by always providing value. And so learning and sharing, and then providing the resources, which is going to bring you income. Now, even if you build a website and you put out these blog posts or whatever, sooner or later you're going to have so many people visiting your website per day, then you'll be able to put advertisements on your website. And you could do Google ads or whatever. There's a lot of advertisement companies out there, but the thing is you could make money doing that. You can make money on your YouTube channel. It grows so big that people just follow you, and YouTube pays you every time that they show an advertisement. So you can build your profitability in many different ways that you can't even fathom right now. So it's better if you never stop learning. So the more content you can put out there, the most recent content, the most relevant content, the most amazing content, right? You want to provide the best value that you can, and you're going to see your profitability grow and grow and grow and grow. Okay? So those are the three things that you need to do. Number one, keep building your list. Number two, keep thirsting for knowledge. And number three, keep building your profitability. That's it. Just three simple things. Now, I hope you like the content I put here. I hope you don't take it for granted because it was free, because I try to put out the best content that I can out there. I want to provide the best value, even if it's free, because I know that it's going to help people, and that's my whole goal, is to try to help people. So support me by subscribing to my YouTube channel and tinging the icon bell down there so that you're notified every time I come out with a new video, because I just want to help you, and I'm going to provide as much value as I can. So this is Ray Albert with Online Wealth. Keep on learning and keep on yearning and keep on earning.